everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. So it's the end of the night. I'm here recording with you guys. I just, y'all just saw my Temu swap collab at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is the time that I'm in. I'm in Standard Time. And I actually wanted to go over like a small little Temu jewelry order that I had mentioned to you. I wanted to show you guys my jewelry, the jewelry collection, the jewelry that I purchased off of Temu, which interested me in purchasing. I'm just gonna put on my eye masks. So let's go over these items and let's see what we can talk about these. What we can say about these items. So I'm putting on my eye masks, the anti-wrinkle energizing eye masks. It is the end of the night, like I said, and I'm winding down and I'm doing this vlog with you guys. I've had a long day. So I actually just washed my face. I put some toner on and I'm putting on these eye patches because I will be doing a mask after this video. So I just thought I'd just get started, with the eye masks. Trying to get into my skincare routine. Behind the scenes, you really don't get much of, you gotta try to get as much skincare as possible in there. So, yeah, so we'll be trying on some of these jewelry as well that I'll be showing you guys. So, it is a lot. So, I'm gonna try to go over all this with you. All right, so this first item here that we have. It is a, my goodness. Give me 1 second. Okay, I had to pick up my bracelet off the floor. So this is one of the bracelets I got from Temu. It's a really nice, like a tennis bracelet, but it has a little where you can pull this down. Almost kind of like one of those, what do you call those situations where, you can, adjust. It's adjustable. So you put it on. This is gold toned. And they're adjustable, so you can pull this down like that, and then you can pull, this is the tricky part where you have to pull this back up. So today I'll be showing you my jewelry pieces that I purchased off of Temu that are bracelets, because I won't have time to show you everything I got. But this is one of the bracelets I got, which is real pretty. I actually was buying sets on Temu, like the bracelet with the earrings and the necklace. So in this video, you'll be seeing the bracelets. Considering that I have so many rings and earrings that I won't be able to show you all of those today because it will take up a lot of the time. It will take up a lot of time. So, trying to get myself situated here. Okay, so I also got this in silver. Here it is. So let me show you guys. The silver one is exactly the same. It's just in a silver tone. It's also the adjustable kind. The one that has that little, what do you call these, kind of adjustable, I'm going to say a little slingy, adjustable. See, so it's like that, and then you also put it on. And then when you put it on, you just squeeze this up or push it up to adjust the bracelet. So So there it goes in silver as well. All right. And then the next bracelet, I thought this was pretty interesting because look how small it is. It looks like a baby bangle, which is pretty neat because it could be for a baby like a young girl, because it looks like it adjusts as your wrist gets bigger. So this is how small it is. And it has these little, I guess, little adjusting hinges here at the end where you can just pull it out, and then when you pull it out, it goes all the way out to where it makes it bigger for an adult size bangle. And then you can adjust it also by squeezing. Let me do this on the other hand. This is a silver toned. And I do want to say that the quality on this one, on the silver, it does look like is the case I'm squeezing it to adjust it. That is so neat, isn't that? So I do gotta say this does look like, you know, like the quality of the silver is not like stainless steel. Is actually one that you know that can tarnish. So I got to be very careful with this bracelet when I wear it, when I put it on. The next bracelet that I wanted to show you guys is another bangle. This is also silver. I was gonna get the matching rings, but I don't know yet. So here's a bangle. This one has really pretty flowered and vine detail on there. You can see that. And it's open. It's like a cuff. So I can actually just kind of go like that and it'll go in. And it's also, you can also squeeze it tighter if it's too loose on your wrist. You can always squeeze it tighter. Okay. And then I also have it in gold. So let me show you guys the one in gold. And these bangle ones, they also look like they can tarnish as well, but not as fast as this one. This one looks like, you know, you can kind of tell, you know, it can tarnish really quickly. You know, don't put it in water. And then we have a gold bangle of the same style, and it's because I do want to get rings that are of the same style for these bangles, so that I have a choice of wearing either gold or silver depending how I feel that day. So that's why I got two colors in that bracelet. And then the last bracelet I'm going to show you guys is this one is like a tennis bracelet, but I really don't like the quality of this tennis bracelet. When I opened it up and I looked at it, I was even thinking about returning it. So this is the tennis bracelet. As you can tell, like the stones even look like they're kind of like just crystal, you know, stones. They don't even look like cubics. They just look like, you know, kind of like the stones you would get like on a like like when you go to the gumball machine and they have like those fake rings, or you know, when you were a child, you know. And I know that when we'd go on the, you know, we'd go to those like machines where you can get stuff out of, and there were some that had like fake jewelry in it. And yeah, and the stones were like really fake. They were not even cubic zirconias. They were even made up, I think they're like plastic or something. And I think also the metal part of this bracelet is also really, you know, not, the quality is not good either. It's like it's um I don't want to say it's plastic, but it's also, I think it's one that can tarnish real easily, and it's also, it can be easily broken if you're not careful with it. This one has a double clasp at the end. This is what I like. They make things look so elegant on Temu when you're purchasing them. And it actually looked like a real tennis bracelet, you know, that the stones were like cubic zirconias, and you know the metal was actually like stainless steel or something, but this one is not. This is more of a like fantasy type of material, not really, you know, not like real metal. It's probably like aluminum or some type of alloy metal. So I will hook this up. So I already clasped it on. As you can see, I already clasped it on here. And all I need to do is just hook the sides. And these were not expensive either to purchase on the Temu site. So I went ahead and already put the clasps on, and I put the, there you go. So it looks nice on, but close up, if you look at it, it's really, you can tell like it's really cheap quality. But these other bracelets I did get off of Temu, and so in my opinion, I'm just letting y'all know that there are some products on there that you can get that are of good quality, like for instance of high quality. Like I can say like these bracelets here, even though I think the metal on these are more of like a stainless steel, and yeah, then these are more of like, this is not stainless steel. I think they're more just of a metal, just like a metal alloy as well. And this one as well, like a metal alloy, but it's like the silver part looks like it can fade real easily. So that is my bracelet haul. I don't have any more bracelets that I know of, so I will go ahead and just show you these now, and then in my next video I'll show you another set of jewelry, another category of jewelry. Yeah, I wanted to do this as a vlog, and talk to you about, you know, just things to watch out for whenever you go shop on Temu. Make sure that you are putting the description that, you know, you want to put on there to make sure to get the exact thing that you want. And then you cannot also rely on the description that's on Temu on the site, because some of the pictures are not, you know, exactly as what you purchase. And then whenever you receive it, you can tell like there's a difference, you know, in the description, or a difference in like the pictures that they were showing on their site of the product. You know, you're gonna have some sellers there that are gonna want to sell their product, and they sell them at a cheaper price than the other ones, also to get you, you know, for the quality. So that's another thing to watch out for. And then like I was mentioning in my Temu swap collab this afternoon, I did mention, you know, that there's an adjustment price match, you know, so whenever you get your whenever you do get your shipment, you can wait a little while. You can wait like maybe 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Excuse me, my allergies are acting up right now. And then get on there and hit the price match button or price adjustment button. And or if you see something that's a lot cheaper than what they want to adjust the price for, you can always choose an item that's the cheapest one you can find, and just they'll price match that one, and they'll give you the credit of what you paid, you know, the credit difference of what you paid, you know, in your shipment. And then there's also the return button. That is a little process when you do the return one. If you have not done any of that, if you have not done any returns with Temu, or you're still new with Temu and the process of returning it, or shopping off of Temu and you're still new on that, you have to you know, make sure you take either a video or 3 pictures of the item, and then, you know, put a description of why you're returning it, and it'll give you selections of, you know, reasons why you're returning it, and then you have to choose the one that best describes the reason why you're returning it, and then you put in the description area, you know, about the product while you're returning it. And then they give you like the option of you being able to go to the post office, or you can also go to UPS and get a label, or you can print out a label if you have a printer. But if you don't have a printer, then they can actually just send you to UPS or the post office for you to, you know, have them print out the label, and then they'll just print it out for you for free. The post office, you don't have to pay anything. You just put, you know, you have to put the stuff in a box, of course, or in a package, you know, however big the product is, you know, you have to put it in a big enough box, you know, to put it in, and then just take to the post office or UPS, and then they'll go ahead. I mean, you have to, Temu will give you like a little link, or it'll give you the actual barcode for you to show the post office or the UPS office, and then they'll print it out for you, ship it out with them for free. So that's another thing that you want to know. That's another thing that if you did not know about Temu, I'd like to wanted to share that with you guys. So but yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you guys for today's video, and then in another video I'll show you the rest of my the jewelry that I purchased off Temu. All right, well, thank you for joining me here this evening, and I'll see you in my next video. You take care. Bye.